try, sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night, boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old and holding his own. In fact, he turned pro at the age of 16 years old.
Oh, pure bad blood.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones Jr.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Which fans are going to be happy, which fans are going to be sad, I don't know, but it's the argument.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. One punch could change everything in this battle. Perfectly timed uppercut. Perfect counter shot. This is a high-octane battle. Good counter punch. They exchange punches. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Timing beats speed, speed beats power. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice slip to avoid the jab. That counter punch caught him clean. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Roy Jones in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope...
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Catch and shoot. These two were made for each other. The perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter. His stamina is off the charts. Nice counter shot. So much firepower here. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Roy. Let's get it started in round 3. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes.
You're right.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory.
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
We got all eyes on you. No more bluffing. The truth is coming through. You got nothing. The streets on fire, but we've gone higher. And we won't tire. And you're falling. Rise up, take your place. Be someone, rise up, show your face. Touch the sun, stand up, state your case. Speak as well, rise up.
Hope you brought your wetsuit and your flippers. We're underwater at the Atlantis. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
Time for our... It's the Hector Macho Camacho. Don't let his good...
This bout.
What a pleasure it is to... After months of uncertainty, we finally have a fight. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Ooh, Camacho is in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here. Whoa, Johnny. Oh, watch out. Camacho might be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace, get the pace back to normal.
Fantastic punch. There's a counter shot. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter. Missing with the hook. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
That was a terrible round.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These two have been going at it on social media, and now finally, they're about to go at it in the ring.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
There's a scoring blow. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
His stamina is off the charts. The only fear you have with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? Having a hard time finding a home with that right uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice counter shot. They blocked the left there. Beautiful counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can they figure out the combination to this save? Hold that thought! Camacho is buzzed! appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Just misses with that jab. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round.
Let's go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Oh my God, Johnny! Camacho is buzzed! And Hector Camacho couldn't take anymore. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
So then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Ivan?
Whoa, Johnny! Camacho goes down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next? Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Hector Camacho. Time for the 5th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
They miss with the jab. Good counter punching. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, and there's no way they're getting up from that. It is a clean knockout. Let's watch that again and replay from a different angle. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. The combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's an necropolis. Scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets. It sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a Kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans.
Sebastian Fundora, fighting out of Coachella, California, ranked as the best active light middleweight by the Ring magazine. It's the pack.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, representing the renowned boxing family from Coachella, California in the United States, here is a unified super welterweight champion of the world, the towering Inferno, Sebastian Fundora. Fighting out of the blue corner, from General Santos City in the Philippines, truly one of the all-time greats, boxing's first and only 8-division champion of the world, Matt.
Not too many seats to be had in. And we're underway in round 1. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. They miss with the jab. The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people that are here in this place, they will spot it.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. These punches coming from every angle. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Misses with the straight left. That right uppercut misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
You don't want to trade shots. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging. There's the bell for round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. There's a counter shot. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. The perfect counter lands. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close.
I can't believe it. They are giving up. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie. Who thought we'd be fighting at a Gothic cathedral? And yet here we are at Cambrian Hall. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's the Pac-Man, it's Billy Dibb, the former IB.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
We've waited a long time for this fight. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Well done with that counter shot. Catch and shoot. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punch. Missing with that right hook. How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Which fighter will say no mas? Swing and a miss with that jab. No rest for the weary. And down goes Pacquiao. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you continue.
Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a...
Calm yourself down.
Here we go. It's round 2. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
When you're training to fight a swarmer, you gotta focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you got to fight, you got to hold him, you got to tie him up, you got to lean on him when you come in until the referee makes you break off. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
Oh my goodness, I want to see that one more time.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you okay?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. They get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom, different tactics.
Billy Dibb in trouble. And Dibb goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
talk about Billy. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab doesn't find a home. And he just missed with that left jab. He threw a punch and just got countered. That counter shot lands. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Miss with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao in that last. There's the bell for round 4. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
No rest for the weary. This is a high-octane battle. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Threw the uppercut, but did not score. That counter punch caught him clean. You'd like to see more jabs. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Back into the fray here in round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Billy Dibb is dazed and confused. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Good counter punching. These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was...
They are going to surrender. No mas. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. Compliments on my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. The consequences stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you mother and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering the combination of confrontation and
Raise your hand if you've got your Paddy license. Well then, come on in. It's time to watch boxing at the Atlantis. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson. It's the Towering Inferno. Can you imagine? It's a lot of trash talk. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Missing with the hook. He threw a punch and just got countered. Pacquiao might be in some big trouble here. Is he going to go down? That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter shot. Honduras just got rocked. And down goes the Towering Inferno. And you can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
I need to see.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
He misses with that straight left. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. So it's plan B time after being... And there's the bell to start round two. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice stop, but that won't score. And he scores with the counter. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
It's all offense all the time. That counter punch caught him clean. A perfect counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to...
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. They're both trying for a knockout. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Both men step back for just a moment. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just missing with the right uppercut. Good counter punching. Good. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
Where did...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Richardson, are you okay?
Well, if this trainer has a pep... Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
I have no idea what...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Is Pacquiao gonna go down after that shot? How did they not go down?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Beautiful counter shot. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of defense here at all. Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? The jab doesn't quite connect. Good punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise you, all three judges. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. The perfect counter lands. That's another scoring shot. They both want a knockout, you can tell. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good defense there with that left hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The courage on display here is incredible. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent.
There's the bell for round 6. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
establishments of my accomplishments are only possible due to your involvement, volume, level, and confidence. A consequence of stimulating your consciousness, activating the cognitive structures. I think all you and opposites still play a vital role in my conquering. A combination of confrontation and pondering. Occupation is populating the conference with conversational astonishment, consuming the comments and then vomiting up the Vonnegut. Hey. Ominous as a monster is underneath your posturepedic, possibly in the closet. It's a necropolis, scary how I'm optimistically obstinate. Ain't no domino in my dominance when I'm dropping this. Janis Joplin droplets, it sound like the apocalypse mixed with Christopher Wallace's topics on top of obelisks. It's a kabbalist novelist inside of my esophagus. Rhyme is priming is optimist and tastes like chocolate cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the cake. I've won many things I've done, but this one here, this one takes the K.
Close the door.
Let's fight.
What are you doing? Coasting this fight.
Let's do it.
fight that round. That's his round.
Let's go.
Switched off completely. I need you to focus.
Let's fight.
You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back.
Do your business.
want to fight.
Kid, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you continue.
Okay, focus. Focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Box.